Here with Ralph Giles of STR with the new baby in the family. It's a big baby here we're seeing here at the LA Auto Show.
Yeah, the new Viper. It's first time at the in LA at the LA show. First time the public gets to see it in a few days. We're really excited. You know, so far the people that have driven it say we somehow managed to keep the Viperness, but really evolved the car in a great way.
Yeah, and what have been the improvements in the car? The car was, you didn't produce the car for a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Working to produce this. So what did you do in that time?
Everything. The frame, starting with the frame. The frame is really the backbone of a sports car. We really stiffened up the frame. We used high-strength steels. Actually changed the geometry, especially of the rear suspension, which was always the weak point of the car in terms of being stable. Under load, it was a little bit difficult to drive. And then we added the X-Brace. So things that we've learned from racing, we've transferred into the chassis of the car. And then we focused on the styling. I mean, the car has to be drop-dead beautiful, and it has to be iconic. So we wanted the styling of this car to say, you know it's a Viper right away, but when you really study it, you fall in love, in deep love with the car. And then finally the interior. The interior was a big project. The car's always had power. We added 40 more horsepower. The engine is much more energetic now. It revs faster, it has fun. So, but you come by the beautiful interior and you wrap it all together, and it makes for a very special machine.
Yeah, and it's difficult to conserve the image of a car that is an icon already, and try to modernize it. Like it's kind of tricky, you know, in the design-wise. You're a designer, so it's a very difficult job.
But most of my friends, I trust my other designer, guys from other companies, from that have come by and they have complimented the car because it's also easy to screw up an icon.
Yeah, exactly.
So we chose a very delicate a mix of modern details, but classic proportions. So I'm very happy with it. And most of my owners have said thank you for not destroying it.
Yeah, that's the important part, right?
They're the ones who really matter.
Exactly. So, what's the new engine specs? What's
640 horsepower, 40 more horsepower, and 40 more pounds of torque. So 600 pounds of torque. The engine itself is 25 pounds lighter, and the biggest change is the response. It's much quicker revving, and we've really made the cable throttle feel like, the electronic throttle feel like a cable. So the engine is really precise. It's a very fun car to drive. So.
Yeah. And built here in the U.S.
In Detroit, within the city limits of Detroit. Yeah.
Excellent. And it's already on the market, or when it comes?
It'll come to market first quarter next year, but orders are open actually. So if you are interested in one, go to the dealer because we're taking orders.
Dealer, online dealers? Or?
We have 430 registered dealers that are qualified to sell. SRT High Performance Dealers at drivesrt.com.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for your time and congratulations.
Esto es Autos 060 y como digo siempre, no quiten la vista de la carretera y mantengan los oídos en Autos 060.
Este programa fue una producción de National Latino Broadcasting.